Oke, hai Sobat IDN Times. Selamat datang kembali di acara Ngobrol Seru by IDN Times. Hari ini saya hostnya Rifki Buda. Eh, kita hari ini akan ngomongin tentang teknologi, tentang sosial, tentang kultur bersama dengan Natalia Popova dari Innopraktika. So hi.
Hello.
I think before we start to our main topics, maybe how long have you been here and how are you? Yeah.
I'm perfect, enjoying
Okay.
very warm weather here and very
Yeah.
warm welcome from Modena Group. It's actually my first time in Indonesia. And, yeah, and I'm really enjoying. So actually, I see that our cultures are so close because it's so people are so welcoming, so open here. It's amazing.
That's very nice. Okay, I think I'm going to my first questions. So I've done my research about Innopraktika, but most of the information is in Russian. So
True.
Can you maybe tell me about your company and maybe explain like how do you came up with the
with so many areas.
Yeah.
I'll explain. So, Innopraktika was launched in 2012, so more than 10 years we're on the market. Initially we start with doing research and development for big companies in Russia, and all big companies in our board of trustees, like Rosneft, Rostech, Gazprom, Rosatom, so all major companies are in our board of trustees, and we did the research and development for them, and we're still doing it. And after we're starting doing engineering if you see all studies of innovation from TRL1 to TRL9 when the product is ready to the market. So in all these stages, Innopraktika is presenting. So from the research and development till the big companies who are already implemented their project into market. And so I'm also not only first deputy of Innopraktika, first deputy general director, but also I'm an ombudsman of high-tech companies. And in our portfolio, we have more than 140 companies, high-tech companies in different fields. So these companies, not only IT companies, but also new materials, unmanned aircrafts, pharmaceuticals, biotech, and many others. So these national champions is the best companies in high-tech segment in Russia, and we specifically look for them, and we make preferential conditions to them to grow, to thrive into Russian markets. So it's Innopraktika itself, it's an institute of development. So we are doing not only technologies, but also we are doing social culture projects. So it's very hard to explain in one sentence what we are doing because we are doing really a lot.
So it ranges from tech to maybe
to social, to culture projects, and manufacturing again. So but while I'm talking about national champions, this high-tech companies, so Innopraktika, these companies are separate companies. Just Innopraktika as an ombudsman, me as an ombudsman, and Office of Ombudsman, it was launched by Innopraktika. But we just making preferential conditions for them. So we're just supporting them.
Okay. So you mentioned there's more than 100 companies within the institution. Maybe can you tell me more about like what is the majority of these more than 100 companies?
No, it's not by Innopraktika umbrella, but Innopraktika. So we have our own companies that was launched in Innopraktika. Like for example, we have biotech company, we have digital education company. But this 142 company is just national champions. So it's just separate companies. Innopraktika is not participating in the capital of these companies, but we are just supporting them as an ombudsman. So it's the non-for-profit business, just for to make sure that high-tech segment is developing in Russia. But there are many companies, and actually coming here to Indonesia, we bring some of them, these companies, with us as a part of our delegation. Not all hundreds of companies, but still eight companies are here, and one of them is unmanned aircraft, Geoscan. It's very prominent in Russia, and actually it's not only in Russia, but they are operating in Indian market, in China market, and now hopefully in Indonesia market. So another one is a company who is doing port infrastructure and geological survey. And also a company who are doing cybersecurity, T8. Pharmaceutical company is also with us. So we have a huge portfolio of companies who are coming to Indonesia, and they are ready to enter the market.
Wide a range of business, yeah?
It's very interesting because before coming here, of course, we did some survey, and we asked our companies, these high-tech companies, which market are of the most interest for them to launch. And one of the most interesting market was Indonesia, because you are a fast-growing country, and I suppose we have very good relations, because as you know, your president for the last 2 years visited Russia for 3 times, and there was a very fruitful meeting with President Putin. So it's I suppose it's a very good time to collaborate, to make business together. But while coming here, it's not only collaboration on companies level, on technological level, but also on educational level. So we brought also educational projects, and tomorrow we'll sign the agreement with a local private university here in Indonesia. And from our side, it will be Moscow State University, the biggest and oldest university in Russia, because Innopraktika, we actually based in Moscow State University. Actually, Moscow State University has a history of 270 years, so it's the oldest one in Russia. It was launched by Ekaterina the Great during that time, and I suppose it's also very important when you develop your own technologies here in Indonesia. It's very important to have human resources, very educated and very motivated. So that's why I suppose our educational projects will be mutually beneficial, because we have we have facilities, we have educational programs, and some students can come to Russia to have education. But I'm not talking about brain drain. So it's important that all students they have education, but still they can be implemented here in the Indonesian market.
You mentioned about partnership education with the India back in December 2025, right?
Yeah.
And so are you going to have the same or similar partnership with Indonesia?
Yes, exactly. So in India, what we did, so we launched with Synergy University, we launched an educational program as this special program to help Indian students to come to Russia and to have education in top-notch universities in Russia.
Scholarship?
And, scholarship, And also, what we did in New Delhi, we opened with Geoscan and New Delhi University, we opened Twin Lab. Because Geoscan is a company who is launching unmanned aircrafts. And these aircrafts can be used also for educational purpose. And in New Delhi, we launched this Twin Lab laboratories. And tomorrow we'll do the same in Indonesia, in Indonesian University.
That's really interesting. But I think I want to talk more about the tech side of the company, because I've read that your institution is going to be one-stop shop for high-tech companies, and it is going to be as an integrator and a single window. So, can you maybe tell me more about that?
Actually, when we're launching a new market for us, it's very important to see the local partner. And for us, this one window will be Modena Group because, with this collaboration, Innopraktika and Modena Group, we can have partnership with other companies, with government entities. So for us, it's incredibly important to have this trustworthy local partner. And I suppose we found it in Modena Group because really all our collaboration, it's not the first time when we meet Modena. Michael was participating in Innopraktika events, even in our signature congress in December. So we already, developed our friendship and collaboration. So for us, Modena is the single window, and together we're developing other projects. And through this window, we bring educational projects, we bring high-tech companies, but it will be collaboration between Innopraktika and Modena, and then through this window, we will, we'll expand it to other segments.
Yeah, there's also a lot of white aspect on there, right? Yeah. I think I want to talk more on the business side again. So, to what extent does the Innopraktika play a role in strengthening business and technological relations between Russia and other countries, especially here in Indonesia?
We will see, because it's hard to predict how it will grow. But again, we see lots of potential here because it's fast growing, and we see, if, for example, we are going on the street now and make a poll, ask common people in the street whether they love Russia or not, I suppose the answer will be they knew Russia, they love Russia. So it's nice to strengthen this attitude. But we need to work in many fields because it's not easy, for sure, because when you're talking about education or technological market, so we need legislation. We need, for example, we're talking about nuclear plants, and it's I know that Indonesia is in deep need of energy. And we can provide this technology because one of our strong partner in Russia is Rosatom. It's actually Rosatom is on the board of trustees, and we can do this floating small nuclear plants, which and they can provide very clean energy. But still, for this, you need legislation for this nuclear plants. So it's it's a long process. It's lots of steps going ahead, but still we're quite optimistic. So with right partners, I suppose it will be manageable.
Very nice and very optimistic view on the partnership. So I've read a lot about technological sovereignty when reading and researching about your institution. So how do you define technological sovereignty, and what does it take to achieve it, especially in the context here in Indonesia?
Somehow sanctions really helped Russia to develop our technological sovereignty, and it's not just words. It's just real technologies that raise from this sanction policy. But when we are talking about technological sovereignty, it means that we are not single country and we're not connecting with the other countries, so it's not about that. So technological sovereignty means that we collaborate with other countries, because some technologies we are developing inside Russia, but still we need partners to develop technologies together. Why? Because Russian market is quite narrow. For example, population of Indonesia is 278 million people.
Millions,
And the Russian population is 146 million. So it's not enough to develop technology just inside the Russian market, because the cost of technology depends on consumers. So you need more people, more customers to develop something. So that's why it's very important to collaborate for us. And for Indonesia, what we provide, we're not talking about just a technological expert, because for us it's very important. We're not actually, it's our motto. We're not exporting technologies itself. We're exporting technological sovereignty, which means that we're while developing technologies, we're really open. We give you all initial codes. We give you all initial basic technologies, just to make sure that you are not dependent on Russian technologies. You are independent totally. So you can provide your own technologies for local market, for abroad. We can provide it together with to create SPVs, joint ventures, and develop technologies together. It's a win-win situation, because it's very important for Russia, and it's very important to Indonesia to be sovereign as well. And sanctions, as you see, if you are dependable, so every sanction can cost you a lot, because when you cut off the main technologies, it's very hard to produce your own technology from this basis, because even if you cut, so you don't have basis to develop it. But if you develop it slowly through the right collaboration, it means that you are independent, and nobody can threaten you with sanctions or whatsoever.
So I guess like the key to the technological sovereignty is collaborations between
Collaborations and
countries.
Totally openness. So not making one country be dependent on another one. So just the collaboration, but in full openness.
Do you think maybe there's other indicators to define technological sovereignty other than collaboration?
No, it's technological sovereignty means that all key technologies should be inside one country. So you can produce key technologies by yourself. It means, for example, we're still dependent on semiconductors. For example, Russia, we're developing our own semiconductors, but still we're quite dependent. It means that right partnerships still very important, but key technologies, crucial technologies, each country should develop itself. So it's very, very important to be independent.
So not depending on the other countries is also the important part of.
Yes, exactly.
Technological sovereignty. I also read that some of the projects that has been working on for the Innopraktika is that you are working on the inter-university quantum network. Inter-university quantum network, is that right?
Yeah.
And then also after also there's also like the national database for the genetic informations. And what else are you guys working on right now?
So it's quantum networks is it's not only Innopraktika working. So it's just again it's a governmental project, and still it's quite successful, because quantum you have three fields: quantum computing, quantum sensors, and quantum network. And for example, we are really strong in quantums, not in Innopraktika, I mean the country itself. So we have even 3 types of platform for quantum computing, and actually the strongest partner here is Rosatom, and also in quantum network for this secure information. It's also RGD, it's railways, so they're using already quantum crypto, how to say in English, so the secure transporting of information in the quantum level. So we're already using it with RGD holding. So we're quite successful in it. And as for genome, where it's not for Innopraktika, we are not doing it for people. We are doing it for animals because it's also very important. Because
So is it not for healthcare?
no, in Innopraktika, our project is genome of cows. Because actually, it's for agriculture. It's a very important issue. We need to have our own database of genome because we were actually cut off these databases, US databases, after sanction policy, and we need to develop our own database of genome of cows. And now we are working with many regions, and also we have a very strong agriculture branch in Innopraktika, not only in genome level but also in biotech technologies. For example, we have this technology that can reduce the pesticide level. That when you use its accelerators for growth plants. So normally you use some kind of artificial stuff, but biotech stuff can do it the same with the same efficiency, but less of the chemicals. So we do this, these projects and also many other projects with R&D. For example, we do. It's called psychorophils. It's a bacteria. It was a project with Rosneft, our oil company, and this bacteria can actually eliminate oil spreads when it's, for example, some catastrophe and we have oil spreads. This bacteria can actually chew this oil and make it into water. So just simple but very elegant solution for this oil spreads.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting because I think that those technologies can also be brought here to.
We have lots of technologies. So now, when this first visit, it's we bring some technologies with us because we bring high-tech companies, but still this visit is just the visit of understanding the culture, the need of technologies, people here. So for sure our next visit will be more precise in terms of technologies, in terms of launching the market. For this visit is just to enjoy Indonesia, just to understand what technologies you need. But still, we already have the picture of what you need in terms of energy, in terms of cybersecurity. So we already in terms of secure banking system. So we already understand what we can provide, but then step by step we'll develop our collaboration.
Yeah, that's really interesting because there's a lot of we talk a lot about how the collaboration involved from technology to plants and to genome development. So I think to wrap up our very interesting discussion is that what can Russia and Indonesia achieve together with this collaborations?
The main idea, I suppose, it will achieve technological sovereignty. That's our main goal. But still, I wouldn't just focus on technological collaboration, because what Innopraktika do, and we actually were doing it with other countries of BRICS Plus. So we're also established this friendship in social projects, in media projects, and I suppose it's very important to have this community of friendly people who are working together, because now actually I understand that we can also make this projects in social fields. For example, we have a school of Innopraktika, and many people from art. We do this. We have already 5 seasons of Innopraktika school, and people from all continents, from all countries, they're coming to Russia. And we have musicians, we have dancers, we have art painters. and they are visiting the top-notch universities, art universities in Russia, and they are participating in short programs there for 3 weeks. They are living in Russia, they are participating in projects, and then as a result, they create some piece of art that presents how similar are our cultures. And it's also, while people are coming, it's a scholarship, so it's Innopraktika pays for it. But it's important because when students are coming there, they had some conception of Russia, maybe not very good one, but when they are coming there and they understand how open people are, how friendly, how actually we have similar cultures. So for us, it's also very important to build this long-term friendship, and these social projects, I suppose, it will help us to bring this long-term friendship here in Indonesia. So I suppose we should start with education, with technological field, but also we should work on the social field as well.
So from science to social to cultural to also making arts. So yeah, it is a long-term collaborations between Russia and Indonesia.
Absolutely.
So yeah, jadi itu ngobrol seru kita hari ini bareng Natalia Popova. Kita udah ngobrolin tentang teknologi, science, social, dan macam-macam lainnya. Jadi saksikan terus ngobrol seru di YouTube IDN Times.